This is easy way how to bake a Victoria cake. And the ingredients I have here is 6 eggs, whole eggs, and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar and vanilla extract, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, half teaspoon of baking powder, and half teaspoon of salt. But first, you strain the flour. Then we combine the eggs and the sugar. Okay, eventually 10 minutes, not less than 10 minutes, mixing for this eggs and sugar. We're going to mix the egg, sugar, and vanilla together and start in a very low speed. Then after a couple of seconds, bring it into a very high speed, eventually 10 minutes. Actually, I'm using a stand mixer. Guys, I love this pancake. Why? Because this is very easy and only 4 ingredients. Guys, if you are mastering this kind of cake, you can make hundreds of different cakes with this base. You know, over the years, I've tested countless different ways to make this cake, and this is the best. I told you guys, genius sponge cake. If you are mastering with it, you can make hundreds of cakes. You know, I'm using this one in my tiramisu, and sometimes I make also with the ricotta cake, using also a sponge cake, and my Swiss roll cake. I'm using also this kind of sponge cake. So keep mixing, guys. Look at that. A little bit change our butter. Look, become a little bit sticky and bubbly. You can see that, guys. The consistency of our mixing ingredients is very good. Look at that. Okay, see? Okay, look at that. A lot of air is coming up. You know, genius sponge cake is produce a lot of air. That's why we need to mix it until or eventually 10 minutes. So here we go, guys. The powder is perfect. We can see it. It's shown that it produces a lot of air and it is very good. Now we are going to spoon our flour one at a time and be sure to put it in a very low speed. And look at that. Guys, if you are mastering this sponge cake or this kind of genius sponge cake, you can make a lot of cake as your base. And you can add, fruits because this is a moist cake. Okay. I love genius sponge cake in a way because, if I am a lot of cake that I should make a lot of cake, I use sponge cake. Just adding any flavor in a way. Okay, and look at that. We're almost there. Okay, be sure that there is no lump. Should be silky and smooth. And should be the air remain. Look at that. Just continue. We're almost there. Okay, look at this. Okay. Just a minute more to go. Here we go. Like that. Done. Then we're gonna put it into our baking pan. You can see that, guys, perfect. Then we are going to open this eventually just 20 minutes or 25 minutes with a temperature of 175 degrees up and down. So this is ready to oven. Look at that, guys. Okay. We bring it into our oven, and that is our cake. We are waiting. Our cake will cook. So we're going to mix this strawberry sauce. I have 150 grams of fresh strawberry added with 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and 1/3 cup of water and a lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice from the large lemon, and also added with a 1 teaspoon corn flour. And the last but not the least is the red color or food colorings. So just leave it to boil the whole ingredients until the strawberry becomes soft. Okay, approximately maybe 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes. You can see that, guys. Okay, look at that. Started boiling and getting soft our strawberry. Okay, look at that. We're almost there. Almost cooked. Just a couple of minutes. So here we go, guys. Our cake is done. Perfect. And we're going to put it on the board. Look at that. Okay. Then I'm slowly remove the wax paper to avoid wrapping our cake. Okay, look at that. Then we are going to cut this cake horizontally and set aside. Okay, leave it to cool. So here is our 450 grams of cheese added with the 1 cup of icing sugar and mix it well. I'm using hand mixer. Okay, then mix it well until smooth and silky. Added with a whipping cream, 1/2 cup. Okay, continue mixing until it will incorporate. Then we start frosting. Okay, look at that. We start our frosting, the cheese. Okay, guys, look at that. This is the easy way how I put inside the cheese into my icing bag using a glass. Okay. You see that? Then look at that. Just cover all the base. Yes. And leave empty in the middle for the strawberry sauce. Okay, look at that. We cover all the base all around. Okay, another row of cheese. Then a little bit space in the middle for the strawberry sauce. Okay. Now we add the strawberry sauce in the middle and of course spread it all over. Let's see how. Yes. Look what it does. Guys, this is so yummy. You know, this is a very delicious Victoria cake. Maybe because the strawberry sauce giving it more taste to the Victoria cake. Look what it does. See? Then all the other layer. So we start roasting the last layer, the second layer. Okay, this is the same procedure. We leave the middle for the strawberry sauce. Keep watching, guys. Don't miss the delicious Victoria cake. Okay. Hopefully our cheese frosting will be enough. So, got almost there. Okay. Yeah, it's enough. Now we start to put the added our strawberry sauce. Yes. Okay. And let the sauce dripping on it. Okay. Guys, start dripping the sauce. Wow. Yummy. Look at that. Now we're going to transfer into our serving tray before we drizzle some icing sugar on top. Yes. Drizzle some sugar, icing sugar on top. Add a little bit sweet. Okay. For the great presentations. See, guys? Wow. So look at that, guys. Perfect. The cake is light and it's not overload of frosting. Anyway, this is a cheese. It's not very sweet. Okay, look at that. And the strawberry sauce is dripping in the cake. So yummy. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Val 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have another way of making dates cookies. I have 1 kilo of seedless dates, and the next is I have 3 cups of semolina and a 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of dry milk, and 125 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. What we do is, and also the cinnamon, and 1 cup of warm water. Next is, we are going to mix all the ingredients. First, the semolina and the butter. This is room temperature. The sugar, of course, and the dried milk. The dry milk. Okay, and of course the baking powder and the vanilla essence. Then we add the cinnamon powder. Then we start our machine to very low speed. If not, it will fly over. All our ingredients it's outside in the bowl. So there we go. And then see to it, guys. One thing we do it is we will see it if the butter is already incorporated into the whole ingredients before we add the warm water. Okay, now it's time to add the warm water. Okay, and still we are in the very low speed. Then we put it in the very high speed. Look at this. Okay, just keep mixing and look at the textures. Everything is well incorporated. So look at this. I transfer into a very light bowl. Then we set aside. Then let's go to dates. We mix the dates. This is the 1 kilo of dates, seedless, mixed with 25 grams of butter, unsalted butter, room temperature. Bring it to the stand mixer, and we are going to mix it into a very high speed. You can see that, guys. Okay, until it will incorporate it. Just keep mixing. Okay, like that. Then put it in a very low speed because it's almost done. We are done. Guys, you can see that this is optional. You can use melted butter, peanut butter, or almond butter to spread it on your base. But for me, in my experience, I choose the sesame paste because when I bake a dates cookie, it's good to use a sesame paste on the base of our baking pan. Okay? And someone behind me helping me because we have a huge party tonight. So she's helping me. She's making syrup for one of my cookie. Okay, look at that. Then half of our dough will spread it on the base, not thick and not very thin. Okay, you can see it. I love this cookie because it's so easy and quick. Just spread all over and put it in the oven. That's it. Okay, you can see that. And this is tasty. I love dates. So many dates here in Middle East. It's their product. So here we go, guys. We're gonna put our filling, the dates. And you know, guys, some people, they add some walnuts, desiccated coconut, or cinnamon into the dates. It's also giving more taste. So just cover it all over also. And see how I do. Okay. The dates is so soft. So just we completed. We assure that the dates will not shown to avoid burning. Okay, this is ready to open. Approximately, guys, 40 minutes or less than 40 minutes, 35 minutes. Okay, with a temperature of 175 degrees up and down because I'm using an electric oven. See that? Okay. Okay. So ready to oven? So here we go, guys. This is our dates cookie. Look at that. This is so crunchy, you know. Then we slice it into square. See that? So this is how it looks like. So our dates cookies. The slice is a square. Then we are going to transfer these cookies into a serving plate or a serving tray, one by one. Okay. Look at this, our table, because there is a lot of sweet that I bake it today. So many, because we have a huge party tonight. Look at this. And so you can see that, guys. Okay. We deliver this sweet into our beach house. Okay. Look at that. This is soft, crunchy. I love dates so much. It's county natural sweet. Okay. You can see that, guys. Someone is helping me, my assistants over there behind me. Okay. So beautiful. Look at that. See that? Wow. See? Beautiful. Then we're gonna add some uh, pistachio nuts, grinded pistachio nuts on top. Okay, look at that. Love it. Here we go, guys. We are putting pistachio grinded nuts on top. So this is our dates cookies. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vel99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I'm going to make a Hollandaise sauce because I prefer to breakfast of Benedict egg sandwich. So here we go. I have a 4 egg yolks, 4 tablespoons of unsweetened butter, 2 eggs, 4 poached egg, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of lemon. The black pepper, the salt, and I have a small saucepan with a boiling water added with a white vinegar. When we are waiting that this water gonna boil, so while we are waiting the water is going to boil, now we started melting the butter. We are going to melt the butter slowly in a frying pan or a small pot, whatever you have. Okay, and try not to let it boil. We wanted the moisture in the butter to remain there. Okay, and not staying away. Okay, we almost there. We almost completed. Okay, you see that, guys? Almost done. Okay. Yes. Then we're going to transfer this into a measuring cup or measuring glass with a spout so it's easy to pour in a thin stream. Now let's proceed to egg yolks. Okay, we put in the blender with the lemon juice. Okay, and the black pepper, of course, and salt. Okay, or if not, you want cayenne, you can add cayenne too. Guys, we blend the egg yolks mixtures for 30 seconds at a medium-high speed until lighten in colors. You know, guys, this tips gives the sauce more body. The frictions as generated by the blender blended will hit the yolk a bit. Now, the blending action will also introduce a little air into them, making your hollandaise a bit lighter. Now we are going to add slowly the butter, okay? But continue blend it. Just continue blend it, don't off, okay? But we will make it a slow speed. Okay? Just continue for a couple of seconds. Okay. Then I'm going to transfer this one into a saucepan. We put it on the heat in a very low heat, very slowly until it becomes a bit sticky. You can see that. Okay. I pour the sauce, the egg sauce, into a saucepan. Okay. We put it in the heat. We keep mixing it until a little bit sticky. You see that? This is my way of making Hollandaise sauce. You can see that, guys. So this is how it looks like. My Hollandaise sauce, very light in color, and our water is boiling for our poached egg. So we're going to add the egg, then another egg, okay, and absolutely well done, the egg yolk. Okay, just leave it for a while until the egg yolk will totally cook. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, then look at that. It's time to transfer into our absorbent towel tissue papers. Okay. I'm going to use a ciabatta bread instead of English muffin. Okay, I'm going to toast this. And here we go. Here's my ciabatta, and I prepared some coffee. Okay, this is English coffee, American coffee, and look at this, our ciabatta bread. And I'm going to put the poached egg on top. Okay. Okay. Okay, then you can add also my Hollandaise sauce. Look at it, guys. The perfect Hollandaise sauce. Look at that. It's not watery. Look at that. A bit sticky. It's not so sticky. Look at that. Wow. Love it. Yes, perfect Hollandaise sauce. Okay. Then I add some arugula. Okay. See some decorations in it. Look at so guys, our egg benedict sandwich with Hollandaise sauce is ready to serve. The best breakfast ever. Side with the blueberry, strawberry, and papaya with American coffee. And I have a beautiful cup today, Christian Dior. Okay. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, Phil99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have a ginger cake with a ginger caramel sauce. This is a very delicious cake that I've ever made. So I have here 1 cup of self-raising flour, 1 cup of plain flour, and half teaspoon of carbonate soda, 3/4 cup of golden syrup, 2 eggs, 1 cup of thickened cream, double cream, half cup of brown sugar, unsalted butter 250 grams, and ginger grated 12 inch. So we mix together the butter and no, we mix the sugar and the butter together. Okay. Just keep mixing until it will incorporate it. It will combine. Okay. Then we are going to add the ginger and the golden syrup. Keep mixing. And the next is the egg. Okay. Just keep mixing, guys, until it will incorporate to butter and the whole ingredients before we are adding the egg. Okay. Then the eggs. Okay. Just keep mixing, guys. And the whipping cream or the thick cream. Okay. Then the next is the flour. Okay. With the self-raising flour and the plain flour with half teaspoon of bicarbonate soda. Okay, just keep mixing until it will incorporate it. It will combine all ingredients. Okay. Just keep mixing, guys. We're almost there. Okay. Then I put it in the stand mixer again because I found a bit of water is not mixed well. So I put in the high speed to mix it very well. Combine. Look at that. Now it's perfectly done. So I put it in my round cake pan. Look at that. Oh, I forget also to glaze some oil. Anyway, it's fine. It's getting more of my wax papers. But it's okay. Okay. It's already there. Then add that. Spread it. So it's all it's moving. So don't forget to glaze some oil in your base in your cake pan. So into the fillings, I have here 1 teaspoon of gelatin plus 2 tablespoons of the water mixed together, 1/4 cake cream, 125 grams of cream cheese, Philadelphia, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of lemon rind, lime juice, 1 tablespoon. One thing we do is just mix all the ingredients. Okay, the gelatin. Okay, the cream, the sugar, the lemon rind, the lemon juice, the lime juice, 1 tablespoon, and the 1/4 thick of cream or the cream. Just blend it all together. Okay. Okay. This is very easy. And we set it aside. Okay, look at that. Then we transfer this one into a bowl. I'm going to transfer our cheese cream into a bowl and set it aside, or if not, just put it in the fridge while we are waiting our cake to be cooked. Okay? You can see that, guys. So here we go. Our cake is cooked. Then we're gonna put it upside down because we are going to make it a hole using a bowler. But my bowler is there is a shape of a heart, and make it a hole equal, but don't throw it, the cake, because we are going to put it back. You can see that, guys. Okay. So cute. Look at that. This cake is so yummy. I love the sauce. The ginger caramel sauce is so yummy. I love it so much. Okay. So many hearts. You know, this kind of cake or this cake is very demand. They're always asking me to bake this cake. Look at that. And you see that, guys, our cheese cream. Look, this is the cream, the cheese that we blended. I put it in the icing bag and look at that. See? Okay, just continue watching with me because so interested or very interesting. Look at that. You know, sometimes baking is so funny. Okay, and look at that. Wow, that's so good. Then we're gonna return back the cake. Hot, look, just hot. And still don't throw it, the cake, because we are going to put it in top. Because that's still a cake. Okay, we're going to look at that. See that, guys? Great idea, isn't it? Or a brilliant idea. This is our caramel ginger sauce. We're going to boil this until it's gonna be caramel. Then add 1/4 cup of water and 2 tablespoons of ginger fresh juice. Then add a little bit more again. Okay, and mix it and set it aside until cool. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to cut the cake. It's very interesting, you know. I had so much fun up baking. Okay, if I'm bored, I'm going to the kitchen and looking some, you know, in the recipes of cake that I'm going to bake. Look at that. Lovely. Look. Then we add our ginger caramel sauce. Look at that. Become a little sticky. Yes, perfect. Beautiful. And it's so yummy, guys. Try this. Yes, so yummy. I love it so much. Okay, this is ready to serve. Then we are going to cut down because we have, I think, 6 or 7 pieces there. But not only this cake, I have so many cake. I bake a 6 kind of cakes today. Yeah, okay. Look at that. See? Wow. The best things in cake is the decorations. I love it. So like that. And guys, this is our ginger cake with ginger caramel sauce. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vel99. I hope the Bubang, the Bia, my princess, my girl, okay? Today, she's helping me to make our cheesecake brownies. So the ingredients we have here is, what is this? Okay, this is 150 grams of milk chocolate, and this one, what is it? A butter. This is 125 grams of butter, and what's this? A sugar. Okay, 1/3 cup of sugar, and a flour. Actually, this is 1/3 cup, 3/4 cup of plain flour with self-raising flour of 1/4. Okay, but I add a little bit of baking powder, 1 cup spoon of baking powder. Then I mix it all together. Then I add here also a Philadelphia cheese. What is this? How many grams is it? Yes, 250 grams we needed. Yes. And this one, 2 eggs. One is for the topping and one is for the brownies. Because we are going to make a cheesecake brownies. Okay. Then what will we do first is we are going to mix the chocolate and put in the saucepan. And we are going to put in the egg and very low. Okay. So here we go, guys. We're going to melt our chocolate and butter together with a very slow. It's only five. Okay. The number is five. With the heat. And leave it to heat up a little bit. So this is the number of the sheet. Complete vehicles, huh? Look at my girl. Wow, our shift today. Yes, we are happy because she is here and almost when is your vacation holiday? When? Wow, long holiday. And where you're going now? Planning to go where? For holiday? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why still have a COVID virus, coronavirus. Okay. And so first you can probably see like it's the butter and the chocolate separating, but that's okay. That doesn't mean it's not much. Just keep mixing. Okay, keep mixing it. Okay, until it will incorporate and all the ingredients is well melted. Right now we only need a little bit more butter to be done. The chocolate melted. Right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you can see that, guys. Oh, okay. Careful your fingers gonna be here. It's very hot. Okay, now it's done. Look at that. See? Then we're gonna set it aside because we're going to mix our egg and sugar, the remaining ingredients. Add with sugar. Mix until well, fluffy and clean. Then we're going to add our melted chocolate.
Melted chocolate. We're gonna add the melted chocolate. Okay, so now we're gonna put the melted chocolate. Can I try? I don't like the chocolate. Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, we add the melted chocolate into our
I want to mix
ingredients like that, slowly.
it
And
very.
then something like this, fold it in. I will show you how.
Okay,
Make it really unique.
okay.
Something like that, see?
Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm not able to cook myself, but I could be able to cook one day.
So mix all the ingredients. This is what? Double cream.
Double cream.
Okay, put it here. This is half cup of double cream. Okay. Then 1/3 of granulated sugar. Okay. Crack the egg, one egg. Careful that the eggshell will not get inside in the blender. Oh,
Now, we're going to start back.
nice flavor. And we add this one. It should be 250 to 300 grams of gelatin. Then we are going to mix. We are going to transfer the chocolate butter into the baking pan. And this is lined base inside with baking paper. And you can see that extended paper 5 centimeter over 8 of sides. So this is ready to open. This is avoided to be burned. Okay. So here we go. This is ready to oven. Just approximately 10 minutes. So guys, while we are waiting our brownies to cook, I'm going to mix the cheese. Just we put all together in the blender. Okay, the whole ingredients. Then blend it until it will blenderize. Okay. Then this is ready to pour into brownies. So here we go. Our brownies is already done. Look at that. Perfect. Exactly 10 minutes. So it's ready to pour our topping over the brownies base. You can see that guys, our cheese mixtures. Okay, just spread it over slowly because it's a little bit jiggly in the middle. Okay, then we're gonna put it back into the oven approximately 15 minutes. Okay, then we will spread it well. Must be equal. Okay, look at that. Kids love this so much because of the brownie. So this is how it looks like, ready to oven. Okay, guys, be sure that it will not go longer 15 minutes. If not, it's gonna be burned. So this is 175 degrees up and down. Now our brownie cheesecake is done. Look at that, perfect. You can see that, guys. So perfectly 15 minutes, not longer 15 minutes. So we're going to put this one into the fridge for 2 hours or overnight as you wish. Before we cut and to serve. So here we go guys. Just now I bring it out from the fridge. Approximately 3 hours in the fridge. This cheesecake brownies. And I'm slowly removing the wax paper. Okay. Guys, kids are waiting when will be finished. Okay, because of the brownness, it is overload of chocolate. You know, guys, kids love chocolate. If you let them to eat just a cheese, they doesn't like it. So with brownness, they love it so much because of the chocolate. So look at this, guys. It's slowly removing the wax paper. Okay. Our cake is very stable. So look at that. Now ready to slice. Okay. So before I cut the brownies cheesecake, I melt some chocolate dessert for topping. So here we go. I cut a square. Okay. And then we are going to top also this one with the fresh fruits, berries. It's up to you guys what berries you're gonna add on top. For me, the available I have is strawberry and blueberry. Although you can add this one, raspberries, whatever berries you would like to put in top. Then Okay, we can drizzle the melted chocolate. Okay, you can see that. I think my chocolate's still very melt. I need more to add some whipping. Okay, this is it. Look at that. Wow, yummy. Then look at that, guys. You see it? Yummy. Kids like this so much. So I have here also strawberry sauce. That this is a homemade strawberry. I made it. So I put also on top for the grown up. You know, sometimes we don't like to eat chocolate. So I made some strawberry sauce, homemade. And look at that. This is I like it. The strawberry sauce homemade. Oh, look at that. So yummy. Look at that. It's dripping the sauce. So here we go, guys. This is a chocolate topping with the strawberry and blueberry fruits. And I have also a strawberry sauce topping. So guys, look at that. So yummy. Don't forget to subscribe. Vel 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I will show you how to make a very delicious cookies. This is what we call sesame pistachio cookies. So the ingredients I have here is 3 cups of plain flour, the white flour, and 1 cup of icing sugar, and this is grinded 500 grams pistachio nuts roasted, and the sesame seed, okay, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and of course half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar, okay, and the 2 eggs, a little bit of vanilla, okay. Then I have here the 200 grams of room temperature unsalted butter. Okay, it's already in the stand mixer. We continue mixing it. Okay. Then after this, we are going to add the sugar, the icing sugar. Okay. Put it in a very low speed so that it will not be flying over. Okay. Keep mixing. Then add the egg one at a time because we have 2 eggs. Okay. Just continue mixing until it will incorporate. So keep mixing, guys. Look at that. We're gonna add the vanilla essence. I added more because the smell of the egg. I don't like it. When you're eating the cookies, you get the smell of the egg. Very bad. So keep mixing, guys. Look at that. Until it will incorporate. Then we are going to our flour. Okay. So I add the baking powder and the salt into our flour. Okay. Then we bring it into our mixing butter. Just add all of it. Okay, but make sure that your stand mixer is feeding very slow. Now the flour is getting out in the bowl. Okay, just keep mixing, guys. And look at that until it will incorporate. It's getting more soft, something dull or soft butter. Yes, look at that. Okay, continue mixing. So look at that. Then put in the very high speed so that it will mix together. And then we're going to transfer this into the very light bowl because it's very heavy. So here we go, guys. Look at that, soft. Then we are going to form this into balls. Okay. Then dip it into the sesame seeds and the pistachio nuts. See that? Okay. So here's the balls. Then dip it into the sesame seeds. Okay. And bring it also the cookie and the pistachio nuts. We're going to dip it also there. But guys, if our pistachio nuts or the nuts will not stick on the cookie, you can add 1 tablespoon of honey. It's fine. Okay. See the back and the front. Someone behind me is helping me there because we have a lot of sweet anita. So I have a roasted baking pan with wax paper. She's making a syrup. So here we go, guys. We're almost done. Look at that. Continue to make it the balls and dip it into our pistachio nuts and the sesame seeds. Hopefully it will be enough. Our biscuits or our cookies into our baking tray. Okay. Hopefully we're almost done. This cookies, guys, actually is very famous here in the Middle East, in our country. This is good for snacks, okay? And also it is good for serving the guests. If you have a lot of guests or inviting a guest at home, you can serve this. Yeah, it's great for tea. So, so as I told you that if the pistachio nuts or the sesame seeds will not stick on the cookie, you can add some honey, tablespoon of honey to mix it into the dough. Okay, it's almost done. Just maybe a little more. Yeah, like this. I have a lot more of pistachio in it. So so here is our cookies. It's ready to oven. This is approximately 30 minutes or less for the temperature of 175 degrees. Okay, so look at that, guys. It's already so look at this. Our sesame pistachio cookies is ready. It's already cooked and ready to serve. So here we go, guys. Our sesame pistachio cookie is ready to serve. Beautiful. And our tea is ready. So don't forget to subscribe. Will 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have a guacamole sandwich with poached egg. And the ingredients I have here, of course, an avocado, organic, large one, and pieces of a cherry tomato, and an organic eggs large, and the lemon, the English muffin bread, and a 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, and of course our saucepan. We're gonna add some water and vinegar together. While we are waiting, our water and vinegar is going to boil. I bring it out the eggs. Okay, for our pouch eggs. Then I started making our guacamole. I cut open the avocado. You know, guys, avocado is a lot in my country, and we don't care about what avocado is. But today, avocado is very expensive here in the place where I am working for, where I'm presently working. And this is incredibly nutritious in a way. Contains with more potassium than bananas. I thought before bananas is more than potassium than any fruits. But avocado is more than potassium than bananas. Then avocado is loaded with a hard, healthy, monounsaturated fatty acid, loaded with a fiber and triglyceride levels. So this is the benefits that we can take from avocados. So those who wanted to have this kind of benefits, we should eat avocado. So guys, here is it. I'm removing the skin of the avocado and the black paper and added with the salt, a little bit of salt. Okay, mix it and set it aside. Okay, we are going to cut the cherry tomato. We're gonna add into our avocado. Okay. You can see that, guys. We are going to add the egg into our boiling water with vinegar and another egg. Okay, so it's up to you guys if you want to be well done cooked or half cooked. For me, I will prefer to have a half cooked egg yolk. So we are going to toast our English muffin bread. Guys, if you want a sourdough bread, you can use it. It's more delicious. Okay, and look at that, our pouch egg almost cooked. You see that, almost done. And I have also a kitchen towel tissue and absorbent. See that? Just 1 minute more to go. Okay. Now my English muffin bread is ready. Now let's go to our pouch egg. We will see if it is ready. Yeah, here we go. The pouch egg is ready too. We're gonna put it on the absorbent kitchen towel tissue. Okay. I want it to be dry. There's no water to mix in my guacamole. So we're going to assemble our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. First, the guacamole. You can see that. Then put on top the pouch egg. Okay, you can see that. Yeah. Then you add a black pepper on top. Just squeeze it. And a little bit more guacamole on top on the egg. And of course, the arugula for decorations. And a little bit aside. Yes. And this is ready to serve. You can see that, guys. So look at that. That is our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Guys, our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Healthy, yummy eating. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I'm going to make a blueberry baked cheesecake. This is all about low fat and organic. So I have here cream cheese, low fat, 500 grams or 550 grams, and sour cream organic, half cup, and the butter, 100 grams. This is organic too, and the organic 3 eggs, and the blueberry, 350 grams organic, and my granulated sugar, 2/3 cup, and the zest lemon, and my digestive sugar-free biscuits, and our vanilla. So one thing we do is first is we combine this biscuits and the butter. But first, we are going to grind this biscuits with our melted butter. Just combine it well. Cook it with butter. Yes. Then I have a prepared pan here. See this? So then we're going to proceed with our baking pan. The prepared pan we got here. And placing in the base and also the side. Now we are going to put this into the freezer for just 30 minutes. Then we mix our cheese. Then we combine the ingredients of the cheese. This is the cheese. And the sour cream. And the granulated sugar. The eggs. The flour. The zest of lemon or lime. And the straw blender. It's not the stand mixer or a hand mixer. So you can see that it is a little liquid, but not so sticky. You see? Because it's blenderized. We use blender. Then we're gonna pour it into our frozen biscuits. Then we add our frozen blueberry. Then we are going to pour into our frozen biscuits. Bring it out the biscuits, and we are adding into our biscuits the cheese. Just like this. Then ready to put in the oven to 175 degrees for 45, eventually 45 minutes. Here we go. Our blueberry baked cheesecake is done. Look at this. Leave it to be cold, and we started to mix our blueberry jam on top. Look at this. Now we are ready to put on top the blueberry jam. Guys, this is our topping for the cheesecake. I have here 1 cup of blueberry. It's all about organic, like that. And sorry, wash. It's 1 cup. And a half cup of sugar. And of course, the 2 tablespoons of lemon. And a quantity of vanilla. This is optional if you wish. Or if you like to have a vanilla, you can put it. You can mix it. But for me, I want vanilla a little bit. Yes. And of course, our cornstarch. 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1.5 tablespoon of water. Just mix it all together. We're gonna put this one on the heat at only 7 minutes and a very low heat. So look at this. Just 7 minutes and a very low heat. Look at that. Our blueberry is done. Leave it to be cold. There we go. Blueberry topping. There we go. Look at that. Our baked blueberry cheesecake. Today, guys, I have a Nove cheesecake topped with a muffin, milk chocolate drizzled with a white chocolate on top, using with an empty mineral water bottle. You can see that one, guys. I cut the upper part of this empty bottle. Then we are going to divide this into two and try to connect by using a masking tape, the transparent one. Okay. Sometimes we are using this one to pack our luggage. So the ingredients I have here is I have 500 grams of milk chocolate. We are going to melt with this chocolate. And approximately this is 400 grams of Bueno Tender and 150 grams of a milk chocolate. We are going to melt this as well. And of course, the 600 grams of a cream cheese light. And I have also a double cream. Double cream is it means a thickened cream, 1/4 cup, and 1 cup of an icing sugar, and a 4 teaspoon of a gelatin plain. First step is we are going to melt our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoons of water. We started melting our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoons of water and keep it melting on it. Okay, and done. The second step we are going to do is bring the cheese into the stand mixer of the icing sugar and the melted gelatin plain. Okay, then we start to mix into a very slow. You can see, guys, it's flying over because it's suddenly getting high. It's sitting into the high speed. So we start into a very low speed, okay? You see, it's flying. Then see to it that our cheese is well blended or well mixed before we added our double cream or the thickened cream or the thick cream. Okay, we should have a very smooth, creamy, and silky cheesecake. So here we go, guys. I continued mixing on it because I found some lamp in our mixing cream. So did I try to scrub in the bottom as well? So look at that. Now little by little it's getting smooth and creamy. So this is how it looks like, our plastic bottle. Then I will show you how I cut it, the way I cut the bottle. Okay, see it? And just we divide it into two. It's very hard a little bit to cut the bottom, but it's okay. We can do it. Okay. Then we connect it. Look at that by using a masking tape. Okay. You can see that, guys. This is a packing tape, a transparent one. Okay. Then like that. Okay. Okay. Then like this. Then we start filling it. This is the cheese. See that? Okay. See? The cheese. So for me, this like this. Spread it. Spread the base. Let's see. It's a very unique base. Okay. Then we can add our boiling tender chocolate. Yes. Well, then the last one is the cheese. The cheese. Cover the boiling chocolate paint. So, this goes. Then we're going to put this in the fridge for 4 hours. So guys, I put it on the roasted tree and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 4 hours. So guys, we are going to melt our chocolate with a 1/3 cup of fresh milk. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's perfectly melting our chocolate. We let it a little bit cold before we pour into our chocolate cheesecake. See that? So yummy. I wanted to drink it. I have here a Pyrex. I'm gonna put on top our cheesecake. This is our cheesecake. The chocolate cheesecake. I bring it out from the fridge. So this is ready to put it upside down. Like this. Okay. Then I'm just using a scissor. Right? pouring chocolate. You love chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to eat this?
But don't put too much in
So what's in the bowl? You don't like it. Yeah, you want to be fat. So guys, look at this. Okay. Now everything's covered.
Why is this other chocolate down?
Yeah. Mhm. Pouring a lot, isn't it? Okay. Look at that. So we're gonna leave it on the back part into the walrus. Then we are going to melt also a white chocolate to drizzle on top. We are going to put it back into the fridge while we are melting the white chocolate. We need the chocolate to be a little bit hard. Keep stirring until it will melting. Started drizzle into our chocolate cheesecake. So yummy. So guys, we're gonna put
Why is it not dripping anymore?
which one, honey? Yeah, because it's already dry. It's a bit hard. That's it. No, no, no. Over here, over there. Okay, look at that. Yes. See it? Yeah, that's it. So, look at this. Look, Anna, look. This is a white chocolate. We are going to drizzle on top or
I don't want this to be for me and for everybody.
for everybody.
Yes.
Okay. So take it
Not
out.
only I want to do that.
You want to do it? No, no, wait. Because this is for the guests. Okay, we
No,
should
for me,
use
for
okay?
everybody.
Okay, for everybody. So here we go. Look at this.
I don't like to do it.
You want to do it? Just stick it up. What in the doing? See how you do it now? Wait until you're done. You can do whatever you want. That one, okay. I'm gonna hold it. No, wait, baby, because our design it's gonna be wrong way, Nana. Look at this.
It's not going to be good. I know
You know how? Oh,
really, I know.
really?
Really.
Just now I know that you will know how to dress on some chocolate. See that?
Really, I know how to
See it?
Really,
So,
really.
Nana, done.
I
Look
want
at that.
to do that.
Huh? I'm gonna close
I
it.
want to do
You want to do that also? Look at this.
that. Give me.
Wait, baby, wait, honey, wait, honey. Look at that. Okay, look at this.
Give me.
Okay, just one. Okay, so take a line over here. Okay, make a line. Then hold it from here. Hello, wait, the other. Let's go. Okay, come here. It's not early, ba? You can hold it. Look at that. Okay. Ito nagmamalaki yung marunong siya. Look at that. Okay. It's dripping, but it's fine. Nawala na yung line natin, Ben. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you for helping, Nana.
Now you have to do more lines. What? Why that one have an eye? Why here have an eye?
Yeah, this is I. Okay, guys, look at this. Then we're gonna return back again into the
And
fridge.
this is his mouth. This one is mouth, and this is one, two eyes.
So here is it, guys. Look at this. Our no-bake chocolate cheesecake is ready to serve. And look at that. The presentation is so perfect. And of course, the length and the size. We are going to slice this And you can see how the vinyls inside in the cheesecake is gonna be giving attraction as well. Okay, and look at that. How it comes out. So you can see that, guys, how pretty it is. It's not only pretty, but it's so yummy. Okay, you can make this one in any occasions. You can serve this one in whatever occasion you have. So don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I will show you how to make a mango coconut Sia dessert. I think everybody knows about Sia. This is a very 100% fiber. So here we go, guys. I will show you how to make it. Here is it. I have 1 kilo of ripe mango and a half cup of Sia. This is organic Sia. And you can find the Sia in the tropical countries, especially in China, Philippines, Thailand, and an vanilla essence spoon and a cinnamon powder for the smell, additional smell into our Sia, and our honey. This is an organic honey. That is only 3/4 cup of honey, and the organic free sugar maple syrup. That's 2/3 cup. And our shredded organic coconut. We're going to saute that one after. Then I have also a coconut milk. Don't use a fat coconut milk. Use a light coconut because it's getting. If you are going to use a fat coconut, our saya become more sticky. So one thing we do first is we are going to add our saya and a coconut. Yeah. By the way, guys, our coconut fresh milk light is 4 cups, and we are going to add right now the maple syrup, then the honey, and the cinnamon powder, and the vanilla extract, all of it. Okay, guys, as we know that Sia is a very sticky. When we add a liquid in the Sia, they stick together. So to avoid sticking together, we constantly mixing. Okay, to avoid them, just continue mixing it. Then, if you could not find any lamp in the Zia, we're gonna put in the fridge for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, you can see that because we want to absorb the coconut and the Zia. Now we start removing the skin of the mango. This is a ripe Indian mango. I could not find it. This is a lot in the market, so many in the market. And I could not find a Philippine mango in the market. I found Thailand mango, but still not ripe. So after this, removing the skin, we put it in the blender. We blend this without anything, just itself. Okay. This is approximately 1 kilo or more than a kilo. Now I'm slicing the mango. We remove the seed. So I tell you guys that the best combinations to make a Sia dessert is mango and coconut. Don't add any sugar, just add honey or maples. If you don't like the smell of the maples, you can add honey with cinnamon or vanilla. Guys, it's very delicious, very satisfying taste. So we almost finished removing the skin of the mango. Then we are going to blend this. Guys, we have a lot of sweet around us. I made, if I'm not wrong, 10 kind of sweet because Sia is one of our, sweet dessert that I'm going to serve tonight because we have a huge party. So this is, requested in a way. So here we go. Blend it. We blend it itself. We don't mix anything. So here we go, guys. I bring out the Sia from the crates and we are going to fill this into our prepared glasses. So if you can find it, the smaller glasses that I have, much good. And guys, what the benefits we can get this Sia? Sia is a healthy food, 100% fiber. If we are in the age of 40 above, of course, our metabolism is getting slow. So the dietitians and the doctor as well advising us to eat 100% fiber on your meal and avoided to eat a lot of carbohydrates if you are maintaining your body. So this is the benefits of Sia that we can get it, cleansing your colon and avoiding your tummy to be bloated, of course. So this is the best. That's why this kind of dessert is requested. And as a tropical country, you can find a lot of Sia. You know, just go to the supermarket and you can buy it. Sia is from China, yeah. And I found this once in my village as well. We make this one of our delicacy. Now we add the mango on top. We need to have 3 layers. Okay. And how many glasses did we fill it? 12 glasses, yeah. Just continue. You can see that. Okay. And the mango here in Qatar is a little bit expensive, but in my country at this time in summer, there's a lot of mango. You can find it everywhere. So we are adding the remaining Sia into our mango. Okay. Then see that? Okay. How many more left? 1, a lot. Maybe we're running out of sugar, but hopefully it will be okay. Will be enough. Then, of course, enough. Then the mango, the last. Okay. It's look yummy. Then, how many more left? Okay. Many more. See that? Done with my roasting shredded coconut with a low heat. Continue mixing to avoid burning. I'm now ready to add into our mango coconut syrup dessert. Look at that. Guys, when I started roasted the shredded coconut, wow, the aroma was spreading out all over my kitchen. Look at that. This kind of dessert is healthy and yummy. My colleague here said, yummylicious. Combine the delicious and the yummy. Yummylicious. So look at that. Easy dessert, healthy dessert. Here we go, guys. Ready to serve our mango coconut saya dessert. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vil99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I will show you how to bake this kind of cake, the lemon meringue cake. So I'm using a sponge cake, the Guinness sponge cake with the flavor of lime zest. So if you want to learn us about Guinness sponge cake, you can watch in my video below. Now we are going to mix our lemon curd. I have a large eggs, 4 egg yolks, and a half cup of sugar, a half cup of lemon juice, and a Pyrex, a saucepan with the water topped with Pyrex. Now we are going to mix the ingredients. So lemon and the sugar, the egg yolks, added with the 2 whole eggs. Then cook it in a very low heat and stirring constantly, guys. Eventually 12 to 14 minutes or until a little bit sticky. Keep mix on it. Keep stirring. Mix it well. Continue mixing until it becomes so. Keep stirring it, guys, to avoid curdle our lemon curd. Keep stirring. Keep mixing. Okay, you can see how, and you can see the changes. And look at that. You can see it. It's a perfect curd. See? And look at that. We're going to mix our meringue, the egg whites, the 4 egg whites, and Also, we're gonna add some vanilla. Okay. Then I use a hand mixer. This kind of meringue is the same of how we uh, mix with the, the Brazo de Mercedes. The difference is the Brazo de Mercedes, we add some tartar cream, but this one without tartar cream. You can see that. Then we're gonna add our sugar one at a time. Should be soft, thick meringue. See that? Just continue. And you can see the mixtures of our meringue. It started to peak the quality. See that? Then after this, we're gonna set it aside. Look, it looks silky. It's something like, an icing. Something like a sugar icing. You can see that. It's the bottom layer on the board and spread half of the lemon curd over the bottom layer. Spread it all over. You can see that. Spread it all over. Then add the second layer. And spread with the remaining curd. Then this is optional, guys. You can refrigerate this overnight. Then spread it well. You can see that. Okay. You can see it. Then, okay, we are going to add the meringue. Okay. Top and side of the cake. Then swirling with an offset spatula. Okay. Some people, guys, they are going to bake this cake with this meringue, but for me, I will not going to bake, but I'm using a lighter. Continue spreading the meringue top and side of the cake. Look at that. You see it? So, as I told you, I will not going to bake this. I'm going to use a kitchen torch or a lighter. Okay. And almost 3 to 4 inches from the surface of meringue. Okay, you can see that. And wave it back and forth until meringue is lightly brown all over. See this? So this is more easier than baking with the meringue and the lemon curd And the bottom, guys, believe me, it's gonna be raw in your cake. So much better to use a kitchen torch or a lighter. You can see it's more easier and it's very comfortable to do it rather than to put it in the oven and you're gonna watch it carefully until the meringue is brown. Okay, and sometimes it's not equal. The one side is very brown and the one side is not really. So much better to use a kitchen torch. Now our meringue is lightly brown all over. For that, then immediately serve it. So guys, look at that. You see? And look perfect. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vil99, the baking tutorial. Guys, I will show you how to make a very complicated dessert, the ice praline tart. I made this one before when we have a party and we tested. It was said very delicious dessert. They like it because especially we are in summer now. So guys, I started into zero. I have a Guinness sponge cake. I mixed this one with a 2 tablespoons of coffee, mix it in the flour, and cut it into stripe. Or if not, you can buy a finger sponge biscuit in the market, the Italian sponge biscuits. And I have also a chocolate milk chips. This is 500 grams. And 300 grams of shredded almond. Okay. And I have also a 3 teaspoons of gelatin and a water for our caramel and the sugar for caramelize and a light Philadelphia cheese. And of course, the oil. We're gonna glaze it one after. Look at that. We're gonna mix first the sugar and the water, of course, because we are going to caramelize this. We going to make our own caramel. I have also here a roasted baking tray for our praline caramel. We're gonna pour our sugar. It started to boil. Just keep boiling until will the sugar change to caramel. And just because of our sugar is already boiled, we prepared our roasted baking tray. We're gonna glaze this with a little bit of oil. The whole base of this tray, we should have a bit of oil to avoid sticking the caramel on it. Then we're gonna sit aside, waiting our caramel. Our caramel is almost cooked or almost done. We're just waiting for a couple of minutes. And of course, keep your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned and we're gonna start all over again. And after a couple of minutes, we're gonna add our, of course, the almond shredded nuts. So I'm adding my shredded almond nuts into our caramel and keep stirring on it and keep on your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned. Keep stirring on it and see to it that the caramel is lighter color than the original caramel because when we pour our caramel into our 3, it's getting more darker. Look at that. More minutes. Stir it. Then done. It's time to pour our proline and our baking tray. Here we go. This is our proline. We're gonna leave it to sit and cool. Perfect. While we are waiting to cool and set this proline, we are going to mix our cheese. So I have here a plain gelatin, 3 teaspoons of plain gelatin, and we're going to add a water, 2 tablespoons of water, and stir for a minute or seconds, and we are going to set it aside because we start mixing our cheese. I have Philadelphia cheese like this is approximately 500 grams. And guys, I will never add more sugar on it, just we are going to use our proline caramel. So I'm going to add also a whipping cream, a heavy whipping cream. It's only approximately 1/4 cup of whipping cream to mix into our cheese. Just be with me, guys. And now let's go to our gelatin. We're gonna melt it, put it on the head, put this, and add more water in it. 1 tablespoon. Now I'm melting my gelatin plain. I put it in the head and I'm freezing it. Just a minute and it's gonna be melted. Okay? Perfect. So our cheese is ready, added with gelatin plain. Just keep mixing, guys. Look at this. Then put it in the high speed and see to it that there is no hole or lump our cheese. It's not really liquid anyway, but just a normal cheesecake that you are making for. It's the same. Just keep mixing on it. Then, if it is necessary, scrub the bottoms. Well mix. Done. Let's go to our line. It's already set and cold. We are going to break this because we are trying to put it more enough in our grinder. We're gonna grind this properly because as I told you earlier that we are not adding some sugar into our cheese, just only this kind of sugar we are going to use it. Look at that. All of this proline that we make it, we're gonna grind it all and we're gonna add it to our cheese. Oh, but be careful, it's very hard. See? Unstickable. Then we proceed to, now I'm grinded my proline. See? Needs more to grind it. There's a little bit hole in it. Like this. Look at that. So it needs more. Our proline is already grinded. We're gonna add into our cheese now. We mix it. And we mix it for a couple of minutes to mix it well. And then we are going to mix it just to mix it the portland into our cheese very well. See? And if it is necessary, it's, as I told you earlier, we scrub in the bottom. Okay. So here is our portland cheese. You see the color, it's a light gold. Now we are going to pour it into our pan, and you can see the pan that I wrap it with a cling to avoid the cheese will stick on the base, and it is easy for me to transfer rather than to glaze pile. So I choose to put a cling, wrapping with a cling. See, look at that. It's a long process, you know. Look at that. Then I have also here the sponge cake or the sponge biscuits with the flavor of coffee. Okay, of that. Okay, then we are going to arrange the sponge. Then we're gonna add our sponge cake. Just continue. We're gonna leave this one into fridge for overnight. This the cake, our line. Just now I get out from the fridge. Now this is ready to pour a melted chocolate. Then we're gonna transfer this one into a tray upside down. You see this, guys? So this is upside down now. Look at that. And slowly remove the cling to avoid dripping the cheese. Slowly, like this. Just pull it out. Then after this, we're gonna pour a milk chocolate, the melted chocolate. You see that? We're going to melt our chocolate. Just mix the milk and the chocolate and put it in the heat. Should be slow heat to avoid burning our chocolate. Or if not, you can put this one into microwave. And look at that. It's easy. Now we are pouring our melted chocolate on the top of our Pauline cheese. Just cover it all over. Look at that. Then, after this, we're gonna put it back into a fridge just to make it, little bit hard, the chocolate. See? We want it to be the chocolate going to dry and stick on the top of the cheese. You know this, guys, just now I get out from the fridge. Look at that. I'm going to glaze on the top of my chocolate. This is a bitter chocolate. Guys, the milk chocolate with a bitter chocolate together, it's very yummy. You see that? This is a long process, but there's no regrets because it's so yummy. You see? You just not don't cover it all. Just you can see that. Just make it a stripe like that. Then I'm gonna put it back this into a fridge because I'm going to mix our whipping. This is our cream. I'm just mixing with this with the heavy whipping cream, 1 cup, and half cup of icing sugar, and tablespoon of instant coffee. Just I mix it together. Then just piping it on the side of our cake. Then the next part of this is we're gonna drizzle uh, cocoa powder on the top of our cake. Look at that. Just on the top. Just keep watching. Look at this. Just all over. As I told you earlier, it's so long process, but no regrets. It's so delicious. So the last but not the least is our icing sugar. It's ready to serve this. Look at that, so pretty, and not only pretty but so yummy. So guys, look at that. It's a long process but no regrets. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vil99, the baking tutorial. This is ready to serve. Guys, today we have a lemon ricotta cheesecake. This is unbaked cheesecake. So the ingredients we have is 250 grams of cream cheese, 750 grams of ricotta cheese, and 500 grams grounded biscuits, half cup of melted sugar, 2 tablespoons of gelatin plain, half cup of melted butter, half cup of orange juice, half cup of thickened cream, 1 tablespoon of lime zest, and 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and the passion fruit. Combine the ginger biscuits with the melted butter. We combine the ginger biscuits with the butter and we press it on the base. Then for a while, we're gonna put it on the freezer. We're going to combine the gelatin and the water. Then we're going to heat on it to melt the gelatin. Now it's going to melt our gelatin plain and we set it aside for guys, while our biscuits are in the freezer, we are going to mix the rest of the ingredients through blender. Okay, except the passion fruit, the orange juice, the 2 tablespoons of sugar, and the 1 teaspoon of gelatin plain. Okay, just mix the rest of that. Ricotta cheese, lime zest, cream cheese, the gelatin, the sugar, and of course the lime, the lemon juice. Just mix it until it will blend and should be creamy and silky. You can see that soft and silky. Guys, I bring it out my biscuits from the freezer. It's frozen. Then I started pouring my mixing cheese. You can see that. Then after this, we are going to refrigerate the cheesecake for 3 to 4 hours, or if not, overnight. Okay. Then after we refrigerate our cheesecake, we are going also to mix or combine our topping, the passion fruit, the orange juice, the sugar, and the gelatin. You can see that. Be sure that it will be equal and level each side. Orange juice, the passion fruit, and the gelatin plain and the sugar. We put it in the small saucepan and stir overlook it until the sugar and the gelatin will dissolve. Then keep mixing, stir. Then we're gonna leave it aside. I bring it out our cheesecake, well set. Now I pour the topping over the cheesecake. Then refrigerate until it's set. Look at that nice one. And our cheese is ready to serve. I remove it from the removable pan. You can see how beautiful this cheesecake. You can serve this for the unexpected guest because it will not take a very long time. And look at that. Wow, lovely. Yellow, citrus. So, look at that. Then I'm going to cut because ready to serve. So here we go, guys. Look at that. Our lemon ricotta cheesecake with the topping of passion fruit. Look at that. So beautiful and yummy. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. Today I have a sweet rice krispies marshmallow with honey. This is requested. So the ingredients we have here is 100 grams of butter, 300 grams of marshmallow, and a half cup of honey. We combine all the ingredients and we put it on the heat to melt the ingredients. Then, after melting all the ingredients, we are going to add the Rice Krispies. So, the saucepan is on the head. and I leave it to a very low heat, very low temperature because the marshmallow is quickly burned. Now we try to melt it very low, very slow, I mean, together with the butter and the honey. This is a good treat for the kids, you know, and this is also a good snack. And if you don't have enough time to make a breakfast, you can pick one of this bar or one slice of this. It's fine with a coffee. This is a cereal. Okay, kids love this so much. So keep staring on it, guys. Now look at that. The marshmallows are melting. Start melting that. You can see that. See, and the butter also it's already melted. Now we keep stirring on it. It's not hard at all. The marshmallow is melting. Keep stirring on it, guys. Look at this. And the butter also it's already melted. So keep stirring and stirring it. And be sure that our heat is very low because this is suddenly burned if you're gonna put it into a high temperature. See, luckily the marshmallow is quickly melt. And look at it, guys. It's almost all. Yes, it's almost completely melted, and it's gonna be soft and liquidy a little bit. Then we are going to add our, of course, the Rice Krispies. You see that now it's ready to add our Rice Krispies. Look at that. Just add all of those the cups. See, and keep stirring on it until the Rice Krispies well coated from the marshmallow. Then, if you find out that it's going to burn it out from the heat. Okay, just to avoid burning. I turn off the heat, then bring it out. Yes, and keep stirring in it. And guys, before became whole, the Rice Krispies, I have prepared pastries mat. We are going to pour there and leave it to cold. See, then you can see how we pour it into our pastry mat. Okay, spread it all. You see, spread it. You see, look at this, a bit cold. Now I bring some box creamer. I put it on top and press it. Then we can use this one. Okay. Then leave it for a while. I have a heart shape in color. Yes. Like that. And see that. Then cupcake skewer like that. that. Now done. See? And I put some Smarties on top. A piece of Smarties. See? You can see that, guys. So here we go. Don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial. I will show you how to make a very fluffy, soft milk bread. So the ingredients we have here is using the stand mixer, 6 cups of flour, 2/3 of cooking oil, 2.5 teaspoons dry yeast, 3 tablespoons of dry milk or nido powder, 2 tablespoons and a half of sugar, granulated sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup lukewarm water. Just combine all, guys. Look at that. The texture is the quality, the textures of the dough is perfect. You see how? But this dough, it needs to have an stand mixer because it's so tiring to mix without the mixer. Then you can see that how soft it is. Look at that. We're gonna leave this one into resting for 1 hour. Then look at this, guys. The dough is so perfect. Perfect resting. Then we're gonna stuffing with it with chicken, shredded chicken, with coriander. So we divide the dough into a rectangular. Okay. Then I want it to be cute. And you can see we should put it on a little bit design. You can see that. Then cut it into stripe. Yes. Oh, so here we go. We divide our dough into rectangular, a small rectangle. See? Roll up. We get a little bit work. You can see that. And we are going to cut it in stripe, half of this rectangular dough. Then we add our filling. We stuff the chicken. This is a shredded chicken with coriander, and I sauteed it with onion and a little bit salt, black pepper, and a little bit cheese. See, roll up and look at it. Let's see it. Let's look at it. Stripe. Cut it into stripe. Okay. Then some chicken. Roll up. See? Roll up. Then look at that. Beautiful. See how the design it is so perfect. Then I brush it with 1 egg, lightly beaten. Ready to open. As you can see someone next to me. She's helping me to make it up. To filling the balls with chicken and cheese. And I'm doing some stripe. You can see I put the balls on top. Then fold that. To have another design. See, this is a lot of work. You need someone to help you anyway. Look at that. There we go. See, guys, this is another design. So I'm going to brush this one with 1 egg, lightly beaten. Then ready to there we go. Our milk bread is ready. Stuffing with chicken. Ready to serve. So here we go. Our milk bread is ready to serve. It's already in the serving tray. You can see how pretty our milk bread is. A little bit of sun can give an attract to the eye of the guests, to our guests. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. Zone 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, I will show you how to make a red velvet cheesecake. This is 450 grams of digestive biscuits and half cup of melted butter, the raw 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of whipping cream, and the 450 grams of creamy cheese, and the 1/3 cup of sugar. Now we're going to mix the digestive biscuits with the cocoa powder and the melted butter. Just mix it all together. We're going to mix it all together, the all ingredients, until it will incorporate it. And look at that. Should be all the ingredients coated each other, especially the butter to the digestive biscuits and the cocoa powder to the digestive biscuit. So we must be mix it well. Okay. Don't leave it until it's gonna be coated. Going to bring it into freezer for just 15 minutes. Now the cheese, the sugar, we're gonna mix all the ingredients through blender. And yes, the flour and the whipping cream, and add it also with our 2 eggs. And of course the vanilla. But the last but not the least is our coffee. The good coffee, the mixed coffee. The red food color, 2 tablespoons. Then blend it. This is how easy it is. See? So easy. Just blend it all the ingredients. And we are going to pour this into our biscuits. Ready to bake. We're gonna bring first our pan from the freezer. And we're gonna pour our butter. So our biscuit is frozen. Now we are going to pour our butter. Guys, actually this is 2 batches. I mean 2 cakes. I double the ingredients because I have a big oven We can bake it 3-4 layers of in the oven. This is too freeze. Look at that. Here we go. Our red velvet cheesecake tiramisu is ready. And we're gonna drizzle this with cocoa powder. Then look at this. Started to drizzle a cocoa powder. Look at this. Yes. Excited. See? Just grab this the cheese stick on the tree. You see that how excited to open because I want to see the colors. And see that. Wow. A little bit more. See? Wow, beautiful. And I'm sure this is yum. Now I'm going to slice this to serve. I love the color, guys. Look at this. And